Hello guys, it is that panda guy and I'm here again with another video. And today we're going to be going through the zeros I did on some dead bases with some of my alliance members. I did want to run some rallies to save myself some pain as well as spread some points around because I had, before these rallies on the account I'm, recording off of, I had lost already about like 200,000 troops. Also, you're going to be seeing a lot of lag. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the game. I heard it from one of my members that they're also getting a lot of lag. So you're probably going to see a lot of lag. But yeah, there's some good rally reports here. We got 3 rallies going off. One does like 6 million damage. The other does 6 million damage. And the other does like 3 million to the player. So pretty nice. I mean, these are all dead bases, by the way. So it's not like we're just zeroing anybody with a pulse. So I do hope you guys don't think we're just being ruthless. But yeah, this was a disgusting report. I go back and look at it, but shush. I mean, you gotta be fair and point out I think his heroes weren't the best, but I mean they weren't terrible either. Honestly, I'm kind of excited for Island, Coco Island after hitting these rally reports and stuff, just because these are like kind of disgusting, low key. Just smack these kids, and I mean, this dude had freaking massive drop, like 6 million damage to only lose like 100,000, worth might back in return is pretty nasty and pretty crazy, and really good points. I probably should have just been rallying every target I hit on my main account, and then swarmed it afterwards. But I didn't do that, and I lost 200,000 troops on death and taxes. And the reason being, I'm trying to get some Maya relics on it. It was already at like 60, 70 million. It was already at like around 30, 40 million-ish points, right? And I kind of wanted to boost up, and I got 30 million points in the kill event already. So now I'm at 60 million points, and it should get first place. So that's pretty nice. I just wanted to rank up its Maya this event. I'm, just swapping between my accounts. But yeah, you see this freaking dude get destroyed. I recorded this one late because my recorder went down for some reason and the rally was already out by the time it happened. But this dude had 2.5 million troops, and that's a pretty notable amount. You see that rally report. It's even bigger than the one we hit. And to be fair, Tree isn't weak, right? Or, Stone Tree, Penguin. I'll call him Penguin because that's what I'm used to. But Penguin isn't weak, and the reason that he takes probably more damage on this than the rally I did on the other person is probably for the fact that, one, I mean, he did have Garrison Hero right here. And I mean, to be fair, I think the other dude probably had better chance of defending, but Penguin has a smaller rally cap, which is like 1.6 million. So honestly, it should have been expected for the trades to be worse, but he still did really good. I mean, 6 million for like 200k damage, like taken 300k ish, pretty insane. And I mean, these are just good rallies. You see it freezing a lot. I'm sorry about that. It's just the game. I don't know. This dude only had 800k troops, so you're gonna see this rally. It was about 3 million damage, and I mean, still, like, it's still pretty good damage dealt, and I think you guys enjoy this. I also end up soloing some targets after this, so beware. Yeah, I mean, this one tanked super fast, and I think it's because he just had like terrible wall heroes as well. You see it just start tanking like nastily. That was like such a bad use of words or grammar. Yeah. See me just going in for these solos, and I mean, dude, like, I straight up lost like 200k plus troops, and some of that was tier 5. So I'm kind of regretting and kind of not. I mean, at the end of the day, having those, maxed out heroes will make a huge difference in the battlefield, especially later in the game. And just stuff like that. I mean, like, it'll really pay off eventually. So losing these 200,000 troops here will be worth it, especially in the future. And I think this is where I start solo swarming. You see I have one march closer to the dude's base, which is my Regro march. I do show my troops beforehand here. I didn't end up going back in. I kind of wanted to show you guys, but I end up losing 200k. All you guys got to know, he has Regro, so this is pretty long attack here. I might speed up the footage, I might not. I might just talk to you guys. I kind of want to just talk and let the battle play out. You guys can kind of look at their kills beforehand to see how much I lose. But off this dude, I lose like almost 100,000 troops, which is just painful. This was my first target of the kill event, by the way. One point, I end up taking out my Freya March, and the reason I sent Freya was because I wanted to have all 5 marches out, just because I thought it would be better. But I ended up taking her back out because I took the most damage on her March, and I felt like she was doing the least for me. And the thing is, like, my Cynthia on this account is not good, and my Freya is better and like leveled up more and like maxed out on her skills. So I tried using her. Honestly, probably should have used Cynthia even if she was lower leveled and stuff. I think she just overall is better in this situation, and that's why I took Freya out. And I ended up hitting marches bases with just 4 marches later because I wanted to be as troop prioritizing as possible. You also see me have a defensive buff in the top, and that's just to take the minimal amount of losses as I can. I don't want to lose a ton of troops, and this is hurting me. Like, this is really hurting a guy. Like, my chest is hurting. I'm breathing harder. I don't like it, but I need it for the relics, and I'll smack him. I'll say my death and taxes account did hit 10 million troops today or tonight, so that was pretty awesome. I mean, I think 10 million troop kills is always pretty cool, especially for that achievement. Really want that achievement on all my accounts. It'd be nice to have 10 million kills across all the accounts, you know? I mean, my cat account is 30 million right now. This account is 10 million. My main has about 40 million. I'm hoping to get that up in Coco Island. I mean, you guys saw the reports. Of course, they didn't have the best proper garrison captains, but when you really consider, I mean, like, these rallies are going to hit like monsters, so you're going to have to be really careful with what rallies you're taking. And I don't know, I'm just really excited to go smack some bases and smack some towers and smack some forts. I mean, not forts, you can't have forts in Coco Island, but I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited. I just want to fight so bad. I've been waiting for like a year to have a year or two to have a proper freaking region versus region battle, and finally I'm getting it. You guys see they have the mob buff, and basically I'm just trying to give them a debuff to make my job easier, make me lose less troops. I mean, yeah, I think you guys noticed how I put the Regro March as close as possible to the base, and then I put the other marches a little bit further away, and that's just so it's tanking most of the damage, because my Regro March will be, soaking up a lot more damage compared to the others, and it's better like that because I mean, it's meant to soak up the damage, right? Like, it is meant for that, and it'll be taking the least amount of losses compared to if I had Lee take the first hit. You also see me hitting from different sides. I'm not even like looking at what heroes they're using, but I started just doing that to prioritize making sure I don't get AoE'd, right? Like, especially if it's like a fan type AoE, and then like that AoE would hit Raygro specifically, compared to if all my marches hit from one side where they'd all be taking area of effect damage, so it's just better to have the other marches hit from behind, especially if it's an AoE commander like Lee, or I don't know, Lewis, before you max him out, because I know if you don't have Lewis maxed out, it's a fan type skill, but if you have him awakened, it is a circular AoE, which I love. Circular AoE, perfect, just perfect. Also, with the new rider coming out, Lewis is even better now than ever, especially considering that Tom or Raygro are kind of indirectly nerfed by this new hero. That's pretty cool. So, like, having Lewis as like a defensive captain is gonna probably be primary for most people when it comes down to it. I think Lewis is kind of going to be the meta. Also, I do say that, but Raygro, of course, is still going to be good, especially earlier regions, because I mean, you can't get this new hero or the new heroes until your region is 110 days old. So I do want to kind of mention that so you guys know, maybe earlier game I should still use Raygro, but he won't be as effective later game, because I feel like you're kind of capped on what heroes you have early game as well. But like I say, Lewis is kind of the meta right now, but you're not going to be able to even get Lewis, right? Like, you're not going to be able to unlock him. This is an old little footage, by the way. I kind of had to throw in some older footage, but you guys get to see me hit some more dead bases. Let's go. It's just some 7 million account. Guys probably aren't interested in this, but I mean, most of the good footage is gone now. You guys got to see me rip through some bases. I just blabbed on so you guys could hear me talk about stuff. I mean, I feel like you guys like my voice or like me talking over the footage. I'm not trying to act like I have a godly voice. Just saying, you guys generally like or enjoy me talking, and I do appreciate that. A pretty nice compliment. I enjoyed that, you guys telling me my voice is nice. I mean, I never really considered it like that, but hey, if you guys enjoy that, then that's what matters. Oh, sorry, yawn. This dude has Peter on his wall. Like, oh, disgusting. I mean, you could do worse than Peter, but I feel like the only thing Peter's gonna be useful for on a wall is buying time. Like, he's more of a time efficient guy, like to just drag a battle out as long as possible. Also, I hope you guys are ready for Coco Island. I'm so excited to get you guys a lot of footage from it. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be really fun, and I just hope you guys are ready. We got like 30 seconds of this video left. You guys know I just blab. I just talk and talk and talk. Like you guys are gonna get tired of me, but I mean, hey, I do appreciate you guys for watching all these videos. Maybe leave a like if you enjoyed. I do really appreciate it because you guys just make my day knowing that you guys enjoy my content and what I do and just listening to me because I do try my best to make sure you're as informed as possible. So, you guys have a good day and peace out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.